All right, I am back at your house for the blue tape walkthrough, and everything looks really good. There are a couple of things that they're going to have to clean up, but it's really not as much as I've seen in other homes. There are some crawfish holes in your yard, which are interesting. So these are crawfish, and there's some ants. They're going to take care of the ants, though. But everything's looking in really good shape. And I'll show you the stuff that we did find. Like I said, they got these ant hills that they're going to have address and try and get rid of those before you guys get down here. Also, there was a bird building a nest up here, and so they knocked the bird nest down, and they are going to clean up all this mess because it kind of splattered all over the wall and everything, but they'll get it taken care of. And then I hear a bird. Oh, the crows. All right. So going in, I'll show you what we kind of found while we were here. And intriguingly enough, it was the strand inspector that I've dealt with before. So I kind of know his style. He's very, very good. All right, so in the front room, the only real, there's spider webs and stuff in here. They're gonna get those all cleaned out. There were a couple of items that we blue taped over here because they missed some paint on this side as well on this side. Also, I did get the third-party inspection report, which I am going to forward over to the builder to get that taken care of. All right, there was only some paint splatter on the floor in here that we found that was a problem, but, well, it's not really a problem. It's just, we want you guys to have the nicest house possible. All right, and I'm just scanning again. And I know these are love bugs, and they're over everything. I mean, they're just everywhere right now. So there might be a few of those in here. All right, so in the office only had a couple of corner touch-ups for the texture and paint. So that's why that tape is there. So this is the stuff they're going to be working on to remedy for you. All right. Yeah, I found the same thing over here in this closet as well. Plus, I told them that the shelves in here are pretty dirty, so I want to get those cleaned up. Make sure we don't have issues with that. All right. And of course, everything was tested before, stuff like that. So you can see we put some texture tape up there as well. It smells like they just been in here painting too. You can see a few places where, when you see an arrow like this, it means that it's up high. So there's a little, you can barely see it really. It's right there. It's kind of a little mark. Honestly, being nitpicky. So, and then we got a few more over here as well. So we got one on this corner. This is where paint generally starts to come off. But there was a little bit of a deviation in the paint. I wanted to make sure he got that cleared up. And again, some more tape I got some in here too. Mostly in the corners, but that's common to see the corners start to have little bitty settlement cracks, things like that. But this house is holding up really well right now. Got a little bit more tape in here as well. So just a few little texture and paint touch-ups. All the other stuff will be on the third-party inspection report. But basically what we did is we came through, we scoured the walls and everything to make sure that the paint looks even. There's no missing texture, or the washer and dryer are in and installed. Don't remember if they were in the first time we came by, but primary bedroom here. Yeah, got a little mark on the door, so we marked that. And we got a couple of texture things in where the toilet is. So they'll come in and, touch up those little minor things. Also, they need to clean up in here. Again, you got a couple of minor paint touch-ups that need to be done. These are very minor, and honestly, I had to really, really look hard and got really nitpicky with it. All right, let's take a peek out the back door. Again, it's love bug season, so there's a ton of them. All right, so you might end up wondering why these pieces of wood and stuff are laying around over. There's some in the garage particularly, but that's because with windstorm stuff, you want to be able to put those up over the windows to help protect the window. But everything looks in really good order. And obviously the neighbor has a dog. And there's still no back neighbors on there. This is a good sized side yard too. Let's all right, let's go back through here real quick. Go ahead and lock this back door. I'll go back to the front of the house, and I forgot to include when I was in front the HVAC unit, the condenser on the side. Just wanted to kind of show that to you, make sure you had a chance to take a peek at that. Those look like they already have termite traps in here, which is good news, so that you don't have to worry about subterranean termites. So this is where they hook up your fiber internet or cable, depending on what you get. And this orange pipe, they'll hook up to this, and they'll drag the fiber line or the cable line through this hole into where it needs to go. And that way they don't have to punch holes in your wall. Then your Lennox AC is functioning very well. There's some trash on the side here, but I'll get them to clear that up. But everything looks great. Yeah, other than the puppies who are barking at me. All right, so a few people have moved in already, which is good. The neighborhood's starting to build up. All right, now in here we've got garage door opener. They'll give you a remote for it too, but it's installed, and I'll show you real quick. It's very quiet. It is a little slower, but it is quiet. You can see. It's got the sensors in case you get underneath the door. Your hot water heater set to 120, which is proper temperature for that. Then you got your electrical panel in here. So I highly recommend the first thing you do is get a picture of this, because the ink on that thing will fade. These are shutters for the window in case storm comes. Attic access, you'll have your main HVAC unit up here, and there's a single filter that you change up there because they don't do the filters inside anymore. Alrighty. Dishwasher's in, the stove's in, microwave, refrigerator, blinds are all in. So everything's looking good. It's just ready for y'all to move in. So I will get this video uploaded to you, and let me know if you have any questions.